on Papa Fantasy Football League. It is your host, your commissioner CJ, and we are moving into Week 9, closing closer in on those playoffs, which we will not be joined by Ryan Kirksky, and it is official that he is out of the playoffs. We will mourn your loss, however, we will move on without you. And Kirksky, 3 of your last 4 games, Joey, Logan, and myself, you got plenty of time to play spoiler, so don't stop setting that starting lineup, please. Speaking of the Ryans, I think some congratulations in a way is credited to Flynn for pulling out what I'm going to call the greatest comeback of our fantasy football league season so far. Going into Monday night down 35.8 points versus Cole with just James Conner and the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Things did seem unlikely, and I would imagine you were projected within 10. However, in the last 8 minutes of the game, TJ Watt with the strip sack and James Conner with 36 yards rushing to end the game gives Ryan a 3.2 point victory over Cole. And like I said, I'll call it the greatest comeback of our fantasy football season so far. 2 players with a chance to perform a greater comeback. 2 owners, I should say. That's Justin and Drew, because they're both 2-6, aka 1 loss away from being with Kirksky and out of the playoffs. So you're gonna have to win out, and if you do and make it to the playoffs, I think I consider it the greatest comeback. My top Ryans. However, let's take a look into the lighter side of the things in this league, like the top 5 teams in the power rankings. Not much has changed. It's still the same 5 teams. All that happened was I defeated Mitch and Kate, take my spot as number 1 team in the league, where I deserve to be in my mind. Nobody has a better record than me, but put your hand up if you have more points for. I know I see about 4 or 5 of you out there. So, I'm here for a reason. Those 5 teams remain with, outside of me and Mitch, that's Joey, that's AO, and that's Logan. And now, if your team hasn't been called out yet, it's because you are in the hunt. That would be James, Cole, Naeem, Ryan, Matt, and Colton. All of you guys are definitely feeling the pressure because there's not too many spots left outside of that top 5, and I'd be impressed if not one of those top 5 weren't in the playoffs. But you got to be feeling that pressure being in the hunt, and ironically, Cole and Naeem are going to go head-to-head this week, so we will see some change there. Also, Ryan and Colton are going to go head-to-head this week, so we're going to see some changes there. It will shift up. Unfortunately, James and Matt are going to have to face one of the top 5 teams in the league this week, so you got a tough matchup ahead of you to stay in the hunt. Man, all you got to do is compete from now on out. Be a competitor. And I don't know a single true competitor that sees the finish line and starts to slow down. So, that being said, get your starting lineup set tonight, and we'll be back next week to see how you are doing.